And for those of you with a healthy imagination, I'm sure I don't have to explain to you the other advantages of the strategic planning. So definitely make sure you integrate this into your bachelor pad, as this will keep it looking sleek and you looking fresh. Hello world, Prince here, and welcome to my channel, Gentlemen and Scholars, where we discuss life, style, personal development, and so much more. If you're new to the channel, the goal with this channel is to build a strong community of gentlemen and scholars who are like-minded. So definitely consider subscribing, because we will be releasing more awesome content just like this. All right, so for today's topic, we're going to be going over 10 essential items that will make great additions to your bachelor pad. So we're going to be going over tips and tricks, and we'll also share a bonus at the end. So definitely make sure you stick around. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So for essential item number 1, we have scented candles. This is probably the easiest and most affordable way to add charm and color to your bachelor pad without breaking the bank. I mean, you can literally pick up scented candles at the dollar store if you're on a budget. But I tend to like to curate the experience by picking out unique candles from boutiques that people likely haven't smelled before. Studies show that people tend to associate smells to memories, so why not make the night something to remember? This is also one of the easiest ways to appeal to the ladies. Remember, gentlemen, women are all about the experience, so all aspects should be considered when planning for a romantic evening. This includes what you do, the overall vibe and aesthetic of the environment, and of course, what you wear. Check out this video here for some style secrets only the most stylish men know. Now, speaking of aesthetic, a great way to increase your bachelor pad style is by adding mirrors. Now, this works in tandem with our previous item by not only increasing the aesthetic, but by also making your pad look much more spacious. If you have a moderate sized pad, this is definitely advantageous for the overall look and vibe. For instance, in my bedroom, I have 3 mirrors lined up side by side that definitely compensates for its moderate size. And for those of you with a healthy imagination, I'm sure I don't have to explain to you the other advantages of the strategic planning. So definitely make sure you integrate this into your bachelor pad, as this will keep it looking sleek and you looking fresh. Plus, your lady will make good use of them in and outside the bedroom. Moving right along, for essential item number 3, consider adding curtains to your pad. This sort of piggybacks off the last tip, as this also helps to increase the perceived size of your space. So the trick with this is to make sure you install the curtains a couple inches higher and a couple inches wider than the frame of the window. Also make sure you get long curtains that almost touch the floor. Believe me, this makes a massive difference to the space and really worked to give me that modern look I was going for. I personally stick with more neutral colors, but play around with this and find what works best for you. For essential item number 4, consider investing in good lighting. Now you might say, what do you mean? My lights work just fine. Nah, my man. Different lighting definitely contributes to different vibes. One of the main things I enjoy about my place is that it has a surplus of natural light, which inadvertently contributes to a relaxed and peaceful vibe. So let's say that you're looking to create a more romantic vibe. Well, there are lights out there that do just that. Who knows? It might even be as simple as changing the light bulb you're using. To provide some affordable inspiration, take these modern Christmas style lights I put up. They definitely increase the style of the space, and I can't count how many times women have complimented me on them. So definitely make sure you add some fresh lighting to your bachelor pad. So to liven up your space a bit, definitely consider adding plants. Often these modern style pads can look and feel sort of lifeless. Plants are a great way to liven up your space and make it feel like a real home you'll be happy to live in. If you don't have a green thumb, even cacti will do. Moving on to the kitchen, you should definitely consider investing in a few non-stick skillets. As gentlemen and scholars, we are always looking for ways to conserve and utilize our time wisely. In an effort to do just that, why not circumvent spending unnecessary time on dishes? I personally love these things as they're so practical and easy to use. Additionally, let's say I invite a date over to cook together. Who wants to spend all that time on cleanup? No bueno. Definitely consider investing in a few non-stick skillets. Staying in the kitchen, you should definitely consider purchasing some sort of wine holder to hold your liquor. If you're a gentleman, you really don't want your liquor hanging out on the counter or stuffed in the fridge. Consider investing in something to hold your liquor, particularly your wine. Take mine, for example. Obviously, I'm in need of some new bottles, but it's simple, affordable, and doesn't take up too much space. So the last thing for the kitchen that is absolutely essential is the Keurig coffee maker. So gentlemen, as we all know, every day is not all sunshine and roses. There are just going to be days when you pull all-nighters. Unfortunately for me, I tend to have a lot of these nights. In these cases, my Keurig has worked wonders for me. It's sleek, it's practical, and it's much less time consuming than other antiquated coffee makers. It's a good investment, gentlemen. Get you one if you haven't already. So moving on to the bedroom, you definitely want to make sure you add texture to your pad. An easy and affordable way to do this is by purchasing an area rug. Done right, it definitely works to complement the space. I tend to opt towards shag rugs, but play around with this and find what works best for you. Also, remember my point about creating an experience for your date. This all plays a part in it. The scent, the lighting, the texture of your living room rug versus the texture of your bedroom rug. I also invested in a fur comforter set. This all creates texture and ties in to create an experience and a night to remember. So we are gentlemen and scholars here, so you know I couldn't end the video without emphasizing the importance of being on your purpose. To help you with this, consider investing in a planner board. This will allow you to keep your eyes on your long-term goals, while also keeping tabs on your KPIs so you are able to hold yourself accountable. Definitely make this investment and review it regularly. And lastly, as a bonus tip, get yourself a buddy that will pick you up when you're feeling down. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. If you have any questions for me, definitely feel free to give a shout. Like, definitely subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That is extremely important. And definitely let me know down below, are there some tips that, you think I should have mentioned, some essential items that I left out? Definitely let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, gentlemen and scholars.